just said Doug's nut. I know, Stephen. So this is basically as far as we got last week with the first section. So I haven't done anything at all to it during the week. Eventually, I guess when it's all finished, we can add some gloss to it. But now we're going to go into the second section. Now, if you remember, we set a tempo change up here to 130. So you'll hear this when the metronome picks up the 130 part now, as this part ends with this like Tibetan bell. So from there we need to start to think about our second section. So I think something like that, you know. So I need to just have a quick practice. Yeah, something like that. And then what we need to do basically is kind of copy and paste it to add stuff to it. So this second section where you can use more synthetic stuff, as we can use synthesizers in the first part, but we can get away with this because it's not just orchestral, it's cinematic orchestral as well. So that might be sound really cool. So we need to get some sort of rhythmic basis. And the cool thing is, guys, any of this stuff doesn't need to ever be kept if we don't like it. We can always just swap it out for something else, you know. But I need to record. Something like that. Doesn't really matter what, but you know. So let's get our metronome onto record, and let's just try and get a couple of ideas down. So it's going to record for longer anyway, isn't it? So I guess maybe have it record for, I need to make a few adjustments here. Just let me expand this a bit. Maybe 8 bars worth, I suppose, will be kind of enough. Let's just do this. So let me just check what we've got going on. So I'm thinking that's about 4, isn't it? So go back to the, and we can add another 4 in. So let's try 8 bars worth of this, and then we can duplicate and start adding stuff to it. And hello to everyone who's here in the chat as well. So let's see. So need to know it's quantized okay. No. Okay, so so the quantize didn't work properly. I just need to check what my quantizing tempo track enable. That's fine. What's my record quantize on? So I'm thinking probably be better on 1/32 for this, because it's more kind of like I've gone like, you know, odd. So let's just try that again, shall we? And we can actually, if it doesn't work, we can just take quantize off completely. It doesn't really matter as long as I play it in time. So. Okay, still bad, so we need to do it again. But this time I'm gonna do this and add a little bit of swing to it, and probably I'll stick on 1/32. I'm sure that'll be fine. So I should probably need to be a bit more accurate. So let's see. Okay, clearly I'm better than the quantization, so I'm gonna just record in me playing it. So take the quantize off completely. I'm gonna actually just put that back on there. Stop this, do that, and then try it like this. And if this doesn't work, I could try something simpler, I guess. But I don't really want to. I want to really have it like this. So I'm pretty sure this will be okay. So we can put quantize back on now for the rest of it. So some piano. So something simpler with the piano, maybe. That's going to do it. Right, so quantize back on 1/16 quantizing, which is fine. So starts with a C, goes to an F, and the top bit goes. So super simples, nothing too complicated. So that's really nice, that piano. And we're saving because this is one of the pianos that we used in section 1 as well. So that's going to be okay. So let's do that. Let's just do it over the 8 bars for now. So. Okay, messed up the beginning of that. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. So I'm going to record the piano part again. So delete this, delete that, go back to here. So I think yeah, something more along that lines. Okay, let's try that. Awesome. Stop that. Duplicate that. Okay, so let's add some sort of synth in there now. So we can do it underneath this Obsidian piano. We can actually we want an Obsidian, so we can just hit this. Let's double tap it, go to patch, and I want something from Richard Yacht's Flotation Mutation. So yeah, that'd be cool, bananas. This is really nice stuff in this pack, and this is where we can get away with the synth and stuff, because in cinematic it's going to be really nice. So let's just record that, because we only got 2 notes to mess with, C and F, you know what I mean? Nice because it doesn't like super cut through, but we can make it a little bit more prominent. Okay, so just before it goes into that section, we can go something like this, and then something else can come in there. Using the same sound. So it's here. String arrangement now. Okay, so we'll just add this. which will just reinforce it as it goes into this section here. It's in C major, this section. Of course, A minor is a relative of C major, so everything fits. I love the white notes best. Well, actually, there's an E flat in there as well, and the B flat, but you know, it's neither here nor there, is it? But we need something now to kind of. So we've got all these instruments already kind of stuck in here from earlier on, from the first section, which we can utilize without adding anything else, which is really nice. So it's what we can kind of just add. But first of all, we need to kind of grab this section here, and we need to definitely duplicate it and move our timeline along a little bit so we can carry on. And we can use this brass thing sort of let's have a mess. Let's see what happens. Okay, so what I don't want to do, here's the problem. Because we've used this here and it's already mixed, and it's not cutting through the mix enough, I'm going to use another instrument. So from here, I'm going to add another obsidian. Tap on here, let's go to patch. And we'll stick with, well, maybe we can use, what might be nice, let's stick with Flotation Mutations from Richard Yotto. And let's see what we've got in here. I want something that's gonna sort of steam organ, that might be nice. Yeah, so something like that. So we can really kick this in. We can boost it up because we're never going to wear it like that. See, it's really quiet. So first of all, let's add a compressor. You can see what's going on. So, and it doesn't need to be busy. It just has to, hi Hubert, hi Horde, hello everybody who's here. It just needs to, be kind of not like in your face, but audible in the mix, if you know what I mean. So it needs to, like, you need to notice the change up from this part to this part. So let's just have a mess. Okay, so I don't think that fits, to be fair. I'm going to try something orchestral. Maybe something like... yeah, a clarinet and maybe an octave. let's have a look at the patch. Let's have a look at oscillator 2. Let's switch that on. Let's take it down an octave. And a level. So there's the clarinet. Actually, I'm going to leave it back up its normal tuning. I think it sounds quite nice. That might bite through a little bit better as well. Let's just try. Okay, so, right, I think that it's time for another section, but what we're going to do is something super, super, super cool. We're going to just slow this down to something really, really ambient. It's cool, but before we do that, let's have, I want to listen, let me just listen to the whole, well, all of us, we can listen to the entire project as it stands at the moment. Which might be nice. So I'm going to close the microphone. So in that section, there's no clicks and pops in this, mate. The only clicks and pops that you're probably hearing are internet issues. There's nothing actually in this. I've never had a click and a pop in NanoStudio, DJ Norman. So I don't know. I don't know what that could be, but I know that we do get clicks and pops on the internet stream as well. So anyway, so this section here, what this is going to happen is it's going to slow right down. And it's going to kind of end that section as it's slowing down. So we're going to start with this. Where we want it to slow down over these 8 bars, we're going to set our cursor here. And I'm going to add in, bring here, another tempo change. And then I'm going to... Sorry, see how we do this now. From 130, so it's already on 130, so I'm going to go to here and add I'm going to add a point here. I'm going to set that point there. So hopefully, let's just see if I'm doing this right. It's 130. I'm going to set. It's already on 130. So what I want to do, I may need to. I'm not really sure. I want it to start there, and I want it to finish kind of at the end here. So plus 131 set. 130.1, we won't notice that. And then here, I'm going to add it. I want it to go down to, say, at least 80 BPM. Let's say 80 BPM, just to see how that sounds. And I'm going to set a Boinska ramp set down. So hopefully it will ramp down from 130.1. We're not really going to notice the difference, but looks like I've had to put another one in just for fun. So we'll take it from here and see what happens. Right, not sure why I'm not ramping down. I need to go and have a look. So there. Maybe I need to. Yes, yes. I think. Is it? Maybe I need to do it from there, so I'm gonna take that out. Take that out as well. I'm gonna add another one in. I'm gonna set this down to 80. I think that might be. This might be right actually. We don't. I'd have to, otherwise I'm gonna have to consult the book. Not now. Don't worry. And I'm gonna set a ramp value and go set. And hopefully it'll ramp down from 130 here to 80 here. So let's see what happens anyway. I don't want that. That's not what I want. So I'm going to have to just delete this and leave it on 130. And I'm going to have to work out how to do the ramp again. Very strange. Very strange. Not important. Not important anyway. So hopefully this will still be. And then it'll. About here we can start a new section, which will be slower. So I need the tail in. Oops. 141 there. I'm going to definitely add tempo change to 80 BPMs to get it down. And this will be kind of like a spookier, slowish section. So I guess in the end it'll be 4 or 5 sections long in total. Let's get us up to 80. Yeah, right, okay, set. So now we've got 80 BPM here. And what I'm going to do is, tomorrow night is going to be, there's a new completely 100% free effects pack Mobile Music Pro's just released, called Essential. It's kind of essential effects. I'm going to show you that pack tomorrow because I made the pack in collaboration with Vortex. But the pack's very good. It's basically it's over 200. It's completely free. You might as well download them because they're super useful. It's over 200 effects. So basically, effects are like risers, uplifters, impactors, downlifters, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna build an effects kit inside of the Ambience. Has got loads of cool ambiences. I'm gonna build an effects kit in Slate. So it'll be like a Slate tutorial using these effects that are completely free. You can get from Mobile Music Pro, totally free and cost you nought. But I'm going to see, I've got this Slate Special Effects Kit one here. If I tap on this and open it, you'll see it's completely blank. It's empty. It's just a new kit. And all we do to do that is to go into our toaster, go to kit and hit init. And basically that'll just set us up a brand new kit. And then we can call it whatever we want. Go into all this tomorrow. But the thing is here, right? So I am going to put a bunch of ambiences along the top, but I'm only just going to put one in now quickly. Okay, so we're going to have various effects filling up this, and this will be like, I'll do the programming of it and all the rest of it, blah, 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 blah. We can have 3 samples per pad. We can have velocity layering, etc., etc. It's very, very cool. You can set velocity for any of the 3. You can also set split. It's very good. Slate's brilliant. It's absolutely joy to work with. Anyway, but first of all, we're going to go with this. We're going to put a sample in here. Now, you drop any samples you want into Slate or into NanoStudio 2 via the Files app, and they'll all be there in NanoStudio, and you just go into Inbox or wherever you want to put them. It doesn't matter. I put mine in Inbox. MMP Essentials Pack, Effects Toolkit. Okay, so, and then these are all the different categories. We have ambience, downlifters, impacts, one-shots, reverse effects, risers, subdrop. All of these were made by me with synthesizers and samples that I have and stuff. So all made by me. It took bloody ages to make. Absolutely yonks. Anyway, they're free for you. Totally for now. Ambiences. I'm going to tap on this. There's a load of ambiences in here. So I'm just going to, for this now, find an ambience that's going to kind of work. Now, all these ambiences are, all these effects and stuff and things are recorded in C, so that you know exactly where you are when you drop them in, and you can pitch them either up or down to suit your key. However, let me just see. Not that one. Not that. Not that. No. No. I want something more tonal, which will probably be nearer the top. This one. I'm going to double tap it, and now it's in here. So I go to my pad section now, or this, and you'll see it says trigger one shot, which means it's going to play through, which is nice. Okay, that's cool. So some of these samples are quite long. Some of them are a little bit shorter. But you can download this pack now. Mobile, there's no links in this for it. Yeah, there will be tomorrow. But you can go to Mobile Music Pro, sign up to their newsletter, and go and check all. They've got loads of free stuff there, tons and tons. Mobile Music Pro. you can find the pack there and you can download it, and it's for now. It's over 200 samples. Anyway, cool. Right, so what we're going to do is with this now, just with this particular section, before I load any more into this pack, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit like play and record, and then just hit that sample and let it play out. Okay, so let me just do this. I don't know how long it's going to go on for, but it's not going to go on for that long. Let's go back to our kit now, and so this is going to give us a nice start off for our kind of, you know, ambient section. All right, so excuse me, hopefully awesome. And then tomorrow we'll build a kit and add some more. We might even add some more to this. You never know. Who knows? Most important thing to remember, guys, is to save our project. So now we've saved what we've done tonight. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, where we actually started, well, mostly did quite a lot of work on the second section, which is nice. And also did another tempo change to go into our third section. So yeah, awesome stuff. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to go back and play the thing through while you say ta-ra to each other. Thank you very much indeed. Bless you all, and it's been a pleasure doing this for you guys as well. Don't forget, please subscribe if you're not subscribed, or strike the like if you haven't already struck it. And or consider becoming a Patreon. A patron for as little as $1 a month. Help support what me and Joe do. There are links in the description for all that stuff. If you can't do that, make a one-off donation. You know, awesome stuff. This is our only job. So anyway, here we go with what we've done tonight so far. The second section, and I'll end it when that ambience tails it out at the end. So I will see you all later. Ta-da.